how to debloat. Everybody wants to know, everybody talks about it, everybody's so curious. I see so many people doing just so much shit that's probably not necessary and everything, but debloating and proper hydration literally go hand in hand, and I just don't think a lot of people realize that. And I know I made a video on this before, but I have some more things I want to talk about and clarify and just go over. But first of all, I want to show you, everyone's like, oh, you're just like lean and just good genetics, but like I've been lean before. Let me show you. I'm literally gonna show you. I've been lean before, and like, look how puffy I was. I better be careful because I might swipe the wrong way and show you guys something nasty. No, I'm kidding. But like, just the puffiest face, and I was lean. Like I like 6-pack lean as shit. Okay, and I still had a super puffy face. Like, you know, I've had all these different body types over the years and stuff, and I'm happy with where I'm at now, and I've learned so much. So that's why I feel I can really talk about this and give my input, because in my opinion, this is shit that truly works. Okay, and this is how I properly hydrate to stay debloated, because all those years when I had the puffy face when I first started modeling and stuff, and that's the worst thing in modeling is like if you're a male with a puffy face, you just won't get booked a ton. You know, they want like nice slim, like, you know, just like more masculine looking shit, I guess. But so that was like my problem for the longest time, was I was not properly hydrated. I wasn't drinking enough water. I wasn't making sure I was getting enough potassium in. Because you're supposed to get 2,000 milligrams, around 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams of sodium a day, and then around 4,000 milligrams of potassium a day. It ranges from male to female and like, you know, all that stuff. But those are like about the ranges you should get. Now, if you're not sweating a ton, obviously you don't need as much sodium. So like the 1,500 mark. But people think, like I thought this for the longest time too, was like I would cut out sodium completely, and that's how I would debloat, because like all you hear is sodium makes you bloated. It's full of shit. Okay, if anything, it made me cramp up. It made my muscles get knotted and tight and all the stuff, and workouts wouldn't be as good, wouldn't sleep as good, all this stuff. And then I started taking sodium more serious. Like, okay, I actually need it. One thing I have every day is, this isn't plugged because I'm not sponsored by them. Like I'm going to tag all these products below if I show anything. But I have the Santa Cruz electrolytes every day. And this has 1,000 milligrams of sodium and like 200 milligrams of potassium. That is where I get most of my sodium from every day, especially because I work out and I sweat every single day. And sweating also is one of the best things for debloating. Just get all the toxins out, water out, everything, and just be able to sweat. So that's 1,000 milligrams right there. The other sodium I get is from like hot sauce or like mustard if I'm having some shit like that. That's it, okay? I'm not having it, because if you have like fast food, a bunch of processed stuff, it's full of sodium. And most people think they're having like maybe the 2,000 mark, but really if you're having a bunch of processed food all day, every day, you're probably at like 4,000 milligrams a day. Some Americans are probably like 10,000, man. It's terrible. It is so bad. One Big Mac has just over 1,000 milligrams of sodium. A lot of people's problems are they're getting 5,000 milligrams of sodium and maybe, I got a burp, shit, probably like 2,000 milligrams of potassium. If that, dude. If that. Like, you know? And so to be properly hydrated, you need to have the 4,000 milligrams of potassium, around 2,000 milligrams of sodium. That is a huge part. Don't completely cut out sodium. You need it, especially if you're working out and sweating and all that stuff. Now, a lot of people are like, how do I get my potassium in? Potassium, you get it in by fruits and veggies, bananas. Like one banana is like what, like 500 milligrams. A russet potato, a medium russet potato, is around like 1,400 milligrams of potassium. Like if you just have small stuff like that, bro, it adds up super fast. Veggies, like spinach, kale, full of potassium. If you need a little bit extra, I have a body armor almost every day. Potassium, 770 milligrams, and only 10 milligrams of sodium. Like, there's just an extra way. Have one of these a day if you need to, you know? And I do have one of those, maybe, you know, not every day, but I have a fair amount. And I'm just gonna share right away another few things I have. I'm gonna pronounce it wrong and people are gonna give me shit. LaCroix? Is that it? If it's late at night or whatever, and I just need, like, you know, get tired of water, I'll have one of these just to mix it up, and just like, it also helps curb hunger. I like carbonated drinks and stuff, like the ices and stuff, because I don't drink those a ton anymore. But I like those because sometimes it helps curb hunger and stuff if I'm hungry. The last thing that I have every single day is BCAA's with electrolytes. I have these every single day. If I have to be completely honest, like the only like supplements I take every single day are these two, the Santa Cruz and the Extend BCAAs. And then the rest is just like water, because by having a whole food diet, you are getting the correct amount of potassium to sodium ratio. And by like, it just makes being debloated so unbelievably easy. If you just have a proper diet and you have more potassium than sodium, it's insane. Like I just did a lab test and my potassium to sodium ratio is literally perfect. It's sick, it's dope. So it's like doing all that, just making sure your ratio is correct. That way you're not retaining water. You're gonna be debloated just off that. I can't even talk, holy shit. But so having the proper balance of sodium to potassium, and then being hydrated, slamming water, drinking a ton of water and stuff, and then having a whole food diet, you're gonna get all your other nutrients and stuff from that, which is gonna help you be debloated. Now, enough with all that. Another thing with debloating is being lean. Just being lean in general helps so much. That way you don't have face fat, you don't have all this, just extra fat on your face. And that's probably like the last place you're gonna lose fat is your face and your stomach. So you gotta be lean, all right? If you wanna have a super lean, like a lot of people just want the like hollow cheeks, go for it. I mean, like, I get it. That's just the way the modeling industry is, and everybody nowadays is into like looks maxing. I'm not a looks maxer. I'm just a guy who's healthy and just giving health tip advice. So get lean first of all before you're like, oh, like my genetics are just shit. Get lean, all right? And I'm not saying sub 10%. I'm just saying, get below 15%. Be healthy and be properly hydrated, and your face will be debloated. Like I see guys who are modeling who are like 15%, and that's like you can see their abs, but like they're not like shredded. Like I'm around 10%, and so like that 5% difference. So guys are like they got a little more like like pudge on them. They're properly hydrated and they eat the right foods. That their face is lean. So you don't have to be crazy lean to have a debloated face and all that stuff. So that is a major part. Then obviously everything else goes into it, like workouts, like HIIT workouts for me and stuff, like help debloat my face like crazy. Just getting a good sweat in, putting my body through it. So working out, saunas, all that stuff helps. Just really sweating. The seated bike makes me sweat a lot, helps you debloat. Another thing I started doing gua sha. Does it really help? I don't really know. Like what I think helps the most is just, being lower body fat and being properly hydrated and having a good diet. Like the gua sha, maybe if you have a little bit of water retention, but I don't even use it every day. I haven't used it today. Like, I honestly haven't used it in like a week. I use it sometimes. Like I need to be better at it, but it's also like, do I really think it's making a difference? I don't know. Another thing that truly helps is icing your face. Is like, before I do a photo shoot, I ice my face. It just like, I don't know what it does, but it just makes my face like suction cup, dude. It's sick. It's dope. It's crazy. Especially like if I'm doing like a photo shoot and like I know I'm about to like shoot, like I'm out next or whatever, if it's cold out. That's why I love like, so one thing I love about wintertime is that when it's cold out, I'm doing a photo shoot, I'll just go stand outside for a minute and my face just gets like so suction cupped. Like it's nice. So like cold therapy helps for sure. But guys, I can't stress enough. Like when I have like bad food, like pizza, B-dubs, ice cream, whatever, yeah, it's good for the 30 seconds. It's a nice 30-second fulfillment. But like the next day, my stomach's all messed up, my face is puffy and all this stuff. And it just, having bad gut health makes it a lot harder to be debloated. Every time I have bad food, it takes a few days for my stomach to get back to normal, and then I stay debloated again. So just by eating whole foods and stuff, it just helps you stay debloated like day after day and not have to worry about it, and just being properly hydrated, getting your sleep, and just doing all the stuff you should be doing, In all honesty, it's literally just proper hydration, having the correct balances, and just drinking a lot of water, man. Like wake up in the morning and drink a lot of water. Like I am slamming water. I wake up in the morning and I probably slam like a liter of water right away, and then I have my black coffee, So it's like be drinking water all day, because a lot of times you'll think you're hungry or whatnot, but really you're just dehydrated. And that's what so many people, then you're overeating, you're snacking, and you're not losing weight because you think you're hungry, but you're just dehydrated. Slam a glass of water, a liter of water, and go on a walk, come back 10 minutes later, you're not hungry. Like, oh shit, I was just dehydrated. Part of it just has to do with dehydration. And like just slamming water and going on walks helps you debloat. Like walking all the time, because it helps you lose body fat, makes you not be as hungry, and it helps you stay hydrated because it's not too taxing on your body and everything. So just doing stuff like that, man, is so simple, and it's like truly what works. And this is just all the stuff that I do that helps me to bloat and everything. So just, there's nothing else really to it. It's just doing the simple things of being hydrated and having good gut health, which comes with eating good food, getting your correct amount of sleep, because that affects everything as well. And then the other things, just like working out, cold showers, all that stuff helps. But that's really it, man. It's nothing too crazy. It's just simple stuff, and you don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to do all this other stuff. So that's it, man. It's simple. I wouldn't be telling you all this stuff if I didn't believe in it or if I didn't do it myself. But this routine is what has helped me get to where I am today and go from those puffy ass pictures to where I am currently and stuff, and like actually be able to be like proud of my work and everything. So yeah, that's it. I hope this helps at all. Let me know if you have any questions, whatnot, but much love, you guys. Deuces.